What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. In a battle, former U.S. Open champion Serena Williams defeats fellow American Sloane Stephens in a three-set, up and down, intriguing matchup. 2-6, 6-2, 6-2. Started off kind of rough for Serena in the first set as Sloane Stephens controlled the matchup throughout in the first set as she was able to get her with the 1-2 without the biscuit two-piece special, as she was able to, on a service game, which she served at a higher percentage than Serena, she was able to go to Serena's backhand, which would open up the court for Sloane Stephens forehand. Hit a lot of winners. Seemed like every time they got into any kind of long rally of 4 or more shots, Sloane Stephens 9 times out of 10 won that particular point. So she had a good game plan going on, and she won the first set easily, 6-2, as Serena really struggled to get her first serve over. I think she was at one point at 33%, and I was like, man, that was low. You know, and Sloane was up over 70% in her first serve percentage. So that's basically how she won the first set, as Serena backhand was very shaky, and she just had a hard time dealing with Sloane Stephens' movement. Anytime they got into any kind of long rally, again, Sloane won that particular point, man. She pretty much dominated it. She was able to move Serena around. Now, Serena finally made an adjustment, started hitting the ball more toward the middle of the court, made Sloane Stephens have to hit more shots through the middle of the court, and Sloane Stephens struggled in that aspect of it. That's how she was able to turn it around in the second set. You know, Sloane Stephens is one of those players, she likes to hit on the run. When she's moving and hitting, she's very accurate and very precise with her ground strokes. But when you got her stationary and she's got to make shots through the middle of the court, she struggles. And through that second set, Sloane Stephens' first serve percentage went down too, as she struggled to get that over. And when you get into your second serve with a great returner like Serena Williams, you're going to be in trouble. As Serena Williams was coming way inside the baseline, like at least 2 to 3 feet inside the baseline on Sloane Stephens' second serve, and she started pounding that second serve, hitting a lot of winners. And she just pretty much took over, man, made the adjustment, took over. The third set was more of the same, as she was able to get a high first serve percentage over. Sloane Stephens' first serve percentage continued to go down from the first set to the second set, and from the second set to the third set. And she just lost a lot of confidence as Serena Williams gained confidence, and she pretty much smoked her in the third set, 6-2, to win that matchup to go to the Sweet 16. It was just a very roller coaster ride type of matchup, man. You know, in the first set, I was like, man, looked like Sloane gonna beat her this time. You know, Sloane seemed like she had everything going. It looked like the Sloane Stephens of 2017 when she won the U.S. Open, when she defeated Serena Williams' older sister Venus, and then defeated Madison Keys to capture her one and only Grand Slam. That looked like that Sloane Stephens. But then the Sloane Stephens that lost 8 in a row, you know, crept into the second set and the third set, and she just lost confidence and lost her way. And saw how Serena raised her game, and I think she lost confidence as Serena raised her game. And it was just pretty much a dominating performance from the second and third set on. And Serena Williams was able to advance to the 4th round of the U.S. Open. But a good matchup. Had a lot of fellow women players in attendance at this matchup. I saw Sophia Kenin watching the matchup. Victoria Azarenka was there. Naomi Osaka. A lot of those players wanted to be there to witness this must-see matchup. This matchup felt more like a quarterfinal or semifinals of a Grand Slam than a third-round matchup, as you had a matchup that featured 2 former U.S. Open champions. So it was a good matchup. They've got a history, like I said in the other video, they've had a history there. They got like a little bit of what you call a rivalry between the two. They had a lot of animosity early on in Sloane Stephens' career when Venus was dominating the women's tour, and they had so it kind of, since then, you know, they've been pretty much cordial since that point. But they've got a little bit of a rivalry going on, and Serena was able to get through, man, and advance to the 4th round of U.S. Open. The reason why they did have, I know you're saying, well, why they have players watching the matchup? Well, those suites that you have fans, they've given those suites to the top players in tennis. So you see a lot of them watching from their suites, coming outside their suites and watching it to the stands and watching the matchup. So it was a it was very interesting, very unusual during these times of coronavirus, and when these players are basically in a bubble, inside a bubble in the U.S. Open, man. But good win for Serena Williams. She moves on to the fourth round. She's going to face Sakari. You remember Sakari? Sakari defeated her in the Western and Southern Open Championship the week before this U.S. Open. She defeated her in 3 sets, as Serena controlled that matchup in the first set. And it looked like she was on her way to beating her in straight sets, but lost her way in that second set. Sakari was able to win the second set and then win the third set and advance on in the Southern Open tournament. So that'll be an interesting thing. I thought Serena kind of got tired in that matchup. Her stamina, her conditioning wasn't all the way there. It seems like it's much better in the U.S. Open tournament. So I'm looking for her, if she gets into that similar situation, not to get fatigued as she was at the Western and Southern Open Championship, and be a little bit in better condition and be able to fight through, kind of, like she did today when she was down a set and she knew she had to win 2 sets to advance. She was able to do that in devastating fashion over Sloane Stephens. Let me know what you think about Serena Williams advancing to the 4th round of the U.S. Open Championship in her quest to tie Margaret Court as the all-time Grand Slam winner in women's tennis, as she sits there with 23 and Margaret Court sits there with 24, looking to tie her if she wins this U.S. Open. Been trying to do it for a while now, tie Margaret Court, and she's battled nerves when she's made it to multiple Grand Slam finals. Hopefully this will be a change, and this will be a different outcome if she indeed makes the final of the U.S. Open. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what transpires. Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I'll holla.